Awesome. Technically, all right. Okay. Getting ready to get got my one running. We get the ID. That way we wonder if this. All right. Sweet. All right. There we go. Done. Okay. Well, let's. There we go. Hopefully he has. But who knows? This is still very new to me to have like two people. So we'll have to test to make that chat is working. Believe it or not, I kind of have chat like background. So let's see what happens. Oh, have cast out. All right. There we go. Odd. so this is supposed to show everything. What happens? We are live, running it live at least. Everything. Fine, I got 2 at the same time. So officially we're no longer running the One Piece anymore. Okay. Let's see how this actually works. Let me know if you hear anything or if you not. If you can, great. Let me know if it's like loud or low or whatever. But yeah. Alright, and then we should be good with everything else, I said. So, yeah. Go. Make sure we're gonna do this so that way we can definitely, but not gonna track. Fine. Now track. Okay, cool. So, yeah. As didn't know, I have 2 PCs now. I've officially went to the dual stream setup, the dual PC setup, and it's an interesting one. Gives me an idea of kind of like what's going on, in a way. I can stream on one PC, which is gonna be the main one here, and then I'm also like have OBS and everything else on my right monitor. So that's over there somewhere. And yeah, that keeps track of chat and everything else. I have just one monitor for that right now. Maybe over time I will consider having like 2 monitors for that, but for now, yeah. And then of course for our little fishing game, that's actually on a second monitor that you might see up there. When you guys trigger it, use the command !fish. Again, that's !fish. You'll be able to take a swinging that lovely fishing pole and seeing what you catch. Yeah, no further ado, let's go ahead and hop right on in. Yeah, make sure if you guys want to join this, have to be on PC. That's why I have it shown as PC. This is unfortunately one of those games where you cannot, there is no debating. You cannot play the game with others if you're not on the same platform. So, fun. But when we go to play Wilds, on the other hand, that will be different, and we would actually be able to do. For now, this is, and yeah, we're gonna go ahead and continue with gaining traction here in helping other hunters. All right, and I guess for show, I'm going to have the Twitch Stream Manager in the background, as well as YouTube Stream Manager as well, just so we can have an idea of what you guys are saying. Go. At least for now, Caster Labs is technically help with, mod tube. But yeah. Actually, I'll just go ahead and minimize this. There we go. Alright. So I'm gonna send a test message. If it shows up on stream. Yep. There. I did. Cool. I have an idea as to why. part about this. I can actually do all this on a different screen. Guys won't be able to see. Yep. Okay, so that's why. Boom. Copy that. Okay. That's cheap. Now put that back in. Boom. Boom. Right. Right. Letters to be preferred. Thumbs. Okay. Ah. Weird. Alright. Just check something real quick, because right. No, I actually have Caster. Have Caster pretty much set up here. My main computer. So ah ah. Early man. Files. About there. All that. Platform. Yeah, okay. Copy. We got ourselves a that. Custom. Copy the link. That. Bada bing. Alright. Great. Oh yeah, we definitely want the... Oh. Yo, Tenoxid, what's up, my dude? We were just getting, everything set up. I was actually just doing some checking with my OBS on my main, so that way I can like pass the torch to my other PC. But we're officially running on both PCs right now. I got my main PC running the game, and then I have my streaming PC doing everything else right now. Yeah. By any chance, do you happen, since you're here and you're responding, thank you. Do you happen to hear the audio for this game as well as me? I guess like a yes for a yes and no for no? Or a 1 for yes, 2 for no? Or you could just give me a 0 and that lets me know I suck. Correct. I have no idea what I'm correct with, but sure. 1, okay, perfect. Yeah, so I've actually learned quite a bit in like the span of like a couple minutes. Physically speaking, I have the PC assembled, it's working perfectly fine. But in terms of like getting certain settings and stuff to transfer over is different. Still trying to do like some balancing and like audio balancing and stuff, but yeah, looks like we are like doing good otherwise then. Yeah, just trying to figure this out. I actually don't have Twitch. I don't have the Twitch stream manager or the YouTube stream manager up at all. We're actually like kind of running without it because we're using Caster Labs for our chats, and that should be capturing both. Should be capturing both YouTube and Twitch's chats. So I had to do stuff like this or like before. I was playing PS5 and Switch games sometimes. Yeah. PS5 is really interesting, I will say. PS5 is interesting because you have to disable that option, that setting, It's the same thing with the PS4, and I believe I want to say PS3 has it, but yeah, especially with the 4 and the 5, you actually I think it's like DCHP or something like that setting you have to get rid of, and then you're off to the races. You can go do whatever you want to do. Alright, so if we happen to run into any guys that we're going to be fighting, then we can go from there. I think I'm going to make some adjustments to this build. Last time I streamed this on a day, on a day ago. Ah, so you could do the video section, yeah. Yep. Yeah, because if not, then things don't transfer. I've had friends that had to like go to their browser, disable hardware acceleration, just so they can like go to their Plex server, or on like Hulu or Netflix on their computer and be able to stream it through Discord. Because otherwise, it's like it's a really cool scene in this like movie or show, but I'll never know because you know all I see is a black screen. So yeah. Yep. So I've been playing around with this one a little bit. I actually got this variation of a build created, which utilizes all of our flinch free. So we're just maxing out here. I might try to see if I can make a build that uses all the stats that you see here, and maybe get critical eye maxed out. I do have a build that actually does do this. I'll change all the layered stuff later, when I actually have a build that I can say, yeah, this is it. I'm not doing anything else anymore. Once I can call it, then we'll start checking the fit. But for now, this is a version of it. This is what I was like committed to with Safi'jiiva when I go to fight Safi'jiiva. And then here are like the different variations. We have one flinch free, Coalescence, Dual Specialist, and Divine Blessing maxed out with Stamina Thief, and Agitator not so much. And then we have these three, where it's like you get to choose what you want. So like Affinity is at 0, even though realistically it's 5%. The best promotion? You mean like get out of here? You know, I think I did lie when I said that I was not. Yeah, there we go. But we got rid of that message. We don't need that message. I think I may have lied when I said I wasn't on Stream Manager. When I see those messages, on the other hand, yes, I do have to take care of those. I don't want that. Alright. Okay, so hopefully we should be good. I shouldn't have been add anything more. Go ahead and get rid. We need that. That. I can keep everything else. Alright, cool. There we go. Alright, sweet. Yep. If anybody wants to join, it will be using the code, using the session ID to join. I think we should be okay now. Alright. Yeah, I have like different variations of this build now, so I don't know why, but yep. This one's kind of like the one that I'm using right now, just to try to figure out like what's the best. My goal here is to try to get the Fatalis sets pretty much good to go. With, at the very least, one major like boosting. So like Agitator in this case is what I'm like committed to. So like Agitator, maybe like Resentment or something if I wanted to go down that path. But I want to try to get at least Stamina Surge in the build. Dual Specialist, I want to maybe see if we can make that work in future builds. And if we could try to fit, I don't know, Critical Eye, then sure. But yeah, I do like Coalescence, so I'm gonna have to really play around with these builds to see like what I can make work, because it is not easy to try to. It's not easy to fit any of all of these here. As you can see, this one has critical eye maxed out. That will give me 5% since one of them is blocked by the mantle. But I'm learning to use flinch free. It's only taking me so long, but I'm learning to use it. So let's see who we have to join. We're gonna be joining some randos. I honestly don't really care what kind of hunt we're on. Well, I say I don't, but I really do, because I don't want to be fighting, like, for example, Raging Brachydios right off the rip. Even though it's not a bad fight. This is a regular Brachydios. Then, oh, you know what? Nah, they already got some. Well, yeah, let's do this one. Let's fight this one. We could also do the, we could also do investigation if we have to. But let's see. Alright, what do we have? This. The Slugger's not too bad. I mean, that. Mox Specialist. Nope. We have Dragon, so Specialist would not work for us. Tailor, Scavenger, and okay. Awesome. Or, alright, do we get anything different? Sometimes I've gotten different things by doing this. Sure. Alright, let's do it. The stat boosts don't actually matter now. Stat boosts don't matter. Oh yeah, and this is another thing. I officially now, that means, because I have 2 setups, I officially have 2 keyboards now. I did see something at work that I was really curious about that I might actually buy for this setup to completely get rid of 1 keyboard and mouse and just like permanently store it away. It's a switch, a KVM switch, and it actually utilizes the computers you're going to switch with. So like it hooks up to one computer and the other computer, and it comes with like a little button that you press. So I will have to look to see how much that is. But yeah, I've seen it in action, how it works. It looks really cool. Believe it or not, I actually have a HDMI KVM switch under my desk, and it does help with like switching between monitor setups. But yeah, I think this would be nice if I don't have like a pair of mice and a pair of keyboards. So yeah, it's something. Yep, everything looks like it's working fine. Yep, I guess if anyone from YouTube decides to pop on in and chat, then we'll be able to see it up here. And if you use on Twitch exclamation point fish, you'll go fishing.
It's slime. That and a pair of guns that'll even make the chef jealous.
Alright, I'm too lazy, let's do this. Alright, got our little discovery out of the way there. Ooh, got the Ebenshell. Yeah, let's go. Sometimes. Alright. Yeah, let's go. That's what's up. I mean, you can just stay there. Alright, cool. I'm gonna focus on this tail. And it looks like they kind of were doing that. Dang, almost. Well, yeah, you know what? I didn't need that. I didn't actually need that mantle. I don't know why I even did that. That's fair. Alright. Actually, thanks, bud. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Alright, cool. Yep, don't want that. Ooh. Like movements. Alright, let's do this. Tenderize that. Alright. Yep. Wow, dude. Rip. Well, I'm gonna get you to go back on the ground. One way or another. Alright. Yep, no tail. Look at that. No tail. My dude's having a time of his life right now. Holy. Alright. That's fair. Yo, what? Here we go. Avatar? Alright. Oh wait. Got that. Come over here, buddy. It wrecks. Okay, bye. Alright. Alright, cool. Here we go. Actually, not doing too bad. Not do bad. Maybe I should change the monitor orientation. I could probably have the other stuff for like my main display on the monitor that I'm trying to look at. Here, we're gonna put you on the ground again. Fine. Yo, don't be a shrimp. Okay, you know what? Let's do that after this fight. I will do that after this fight. There we go. How you doing, Rachel? How is it going? Alright, we don't need you to be here anymore, so let's fix this. good. Try to motivate myself to start a second stage. Oh, well, hey, man. That's what's up, man. I mean, if you want, you could always just join me in this one. Oh, Rathalos! Ah. Stupid dragon. Oh, dang. Got that now. Ooh. My depth perception is not off. My depth perception is not off. What? Ow. Do it, Richie, do it! Oh, yeah, that's... Wait, what? You don't have world? You're missing out, man. You are missing out. Well, Dragon's getting blasted now. Please be yellow still. I need you to be yellow for like 2 seconds. Whoa, what is going on here? Here, you want to go over to him? Go over to him. There we go. That dragon was thinking some thoughts there. I'm like, you know what? Here, let me help you with your intrusive thoughts. Alright. Yeah, you have wilds. Dude, you still... That's right, you still gotta get world. Nice, nice. Come on, come on. Okay. I love that. Awesome. Well, that works too. There we go. I can't even see where I'm at anymore, but that's fine. Alright, cool. Oh, don't be there. Please don't. Please don't. Don't do it. Don't do it. Go back. Back into the wall. Oh, that worked. Yes. That actually works. He's probably gonna get super angry now. Yep. That's fair. Yo, what's going on? Troglodytes. Troglodyte. I hope I said that right. What is going on, my man? Oh, my Uber's here. Hold on. Let me just get on my two-legged Uber. Oh, yeah. Azure's probably not happy with me. Ever since what I did to him. Stuff is there, Azure. It's going pretty good. We're actually running two. I am running a dual PC streaming setup. So like this is actually like the official run. I did do some like in-house testing by like recording and stuff. But yeah, like this is like actually the kind of like the first dry run of the whole thing, with testing it with like other people, see if like audio and everything works, chat and stuff is working. Apparently chat is working, so that's beautiful. But yep. I am definitely missing out on I'm definitely missing out when it comes to coalescence though. That could make do with like the extra damage. Good old elemental damage. Alright. You okay there, buddy? Yeah, everything's going well otherwise. How about you? That was close. Nice try. Oh, well. That is not working, confirmed. Oh, I see it. Nice, you're joined. Hey. Let me guess, are you the Lance user? Alright, cool. Just a little angry. A little thing here, if we can get this to work. Oh, you're not in this hunt. Okay, so you're in the lobby, just not in the hunt. Gotcha. Fair enough. Yep. I think we're getting close to wrapping it up anyway, so we could definitely have you join some hunts then. Wait, my dad does not play this game. My dad does not play this game. Get shredded. Oh crap. Now you are. Uh-oh. I like when somebody actually has that as like their name. So it's like if you just name yourself like mom or dad, then all of a sudden you just join. It's like, wait, what? GG's indeed, man. GG's indeed. This hunt's actually like the hunts in this game are pretty cool. Actually, wait a minute. Raging, I think you might have this game. I need to check. Let me check Discord real quick. I think you do have this game. Let me check. Something here. Actually, no, you do have this. You got this one, Raging. Oh yeah. We're gonna do a nice little stretch now. Yeah, you got this game. Wilds is the one that I think you need to get, unless you've already bought that too. Alright. Yeah, get like a nice little stretch going on. We're gonna just do this for a little bit. I like how I essentially created an artificial green screen. I have like an artificial green screen running right now, and parts of this hat, which is nothing but black by the way, is going away. And I told OBS just to get rid of the green, not like anything else. Alright, cool. We are good to go. We're not going to be shrimp anymore, we're gonna kinda like arch our back a little bit. You know, put our back into it. It's a horrible joke, I know. But I will continue to use it. Alright. Yo, what the heck? Why? Why? I didn't do anything wrong. Stretching so hard, you're phasing out of existence. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's just too good of a stretch, I guess. I wonder if you guys have ever had that where it's like you stretch so much that it just hurts at the end because you're like, ah, crap, I shouldn't have done that because now my body doesn't want to go back. For bad jokes, of course. He laughed. He got a good laugh out of that, see? I'm just gonna go with his laugh then. That was my confirmation that that was a good joke. Oh man. Oh no. Oh no. Something happened with the computer, guys. I'm gonna have to check. Alright, so fungus? I don't think I need fungus. But we will need this. Need to like work everything back now. Who knows? We may actually just go ahead and make a different build too while we're at it, just in case. Oh yeah, while we're here, chat. That's chat. I need to know the difference between player list. I definitely don't. Wait, what? Wait a minute. No, This doesn't work like this. Mom and Dad are playing this game. This is interesting. Interesting. Well, I didn't know that my mother played this, and I definitely didn't know my father played this. So, yeah. Apparently, I'm taken from him as a fellow Insect Glaive user. Oh man, that's definitely something. Well, cards are getting sent. There. Didn't even realize that we have that now. Okay, cool. Alright. So, usually what I do is I try to go on random hunts to help people out. If you happen to have a quest or an investigation or hunt of any kind, feel free to post it. I will definitely help you with anything that you need help with. Whether it's capturing, slaying a monster, if you're stuck in story. I've been doing this for a while now and helping randos out. And it's always been a good time. Now, whether or not I get to keep my sanity during some of these hunts, I don't know, but you'll get the chance to see that happen. If I don't. Might go to the store real quick before I start. Okay, cool. Sweet. But yeah, if you have any quests, then you're good to go. I will eventually be able to see them. If not, I can always post mine. I do technically have some quests. Let me actually check to see what you guys are at. So that way I can dictate whether or not I can do it. Oh, you guys are good. Okay. I'm not gonna worry. I could easily just post a quest then. If you guys want to join, then we'll do that. Let's do it. Can you help with depression? Oh wait, you meant the game. Yeah. You know, post something. You got it. All right, I will do that. I'm gonna do this. No, not that. This. All right. You said post something. I'm definitely doing that now. Now let's see here. Ooh, okay. So this one is faint 2 times. We don't necessarily have anything that stops us from doing this, so that's exactly what we're going to be doing. And I am going... Yeah. Alright, so then I'm going to go to this one. Do that. Hopefully. Yeah, sorry, Raging. Depression is definitely one thing I cannot help with, but I can say if you are having that, there is help out there. I can't believe parents are playing this game. I didn't know my dad was such a gamer. Well. Alright. Yeah, I don't actually think I need... I don't need food buffs because the armor set I have basically just negates food buffs at this point when it comes to health. But we will check to make sure if we have like insurance, safeguard, anything like that. Because if we have either of those, then we can definitely get those. That will be worth it. Alright, gonna go back here. Safeguard. Oh, speaking of. Sweet. Okay. Well, if that's the case, then we'll definitely do that. Alright. Then, vouchers on me. Vouchers on me. I found one. Boom. Alright. Let's do it. Let's do it. And I may just switch this out. I may switch this out for one that I will have some fun with. Have fun. Okay. Go do this. There's COVID. We're gonna get the COVID build out. And then also make sure we're stocked up on our empty supply. I always come to battle prepared. Prepared with nothing. Alright. This. Okay. Yeah, because fortunately, much with her, so good to go. Nice. Nice. Alright. Nice try there. She's like, meet me out here in the square. Get squared. Nice. Nice try. Let's go ahead and do this. Nice try. Velkhana's like, no, I'm definitely getting your butt. It's for getting me sick. This is for getting me sick. Oh, man. Alright. Nice try. Dude, how did that work? Alright, well, this is activated. There we go. Let me show you guys I can do it. I can make you proud. There we go. Yep, that's right. Actually, what? You're gonna do that. Yep. Oh, thank you. Alright. Alright. Ooh. And you're out of the face. You're just getting poisoned left and right. You're not leaving the stage. There we go. Oh, dang. Nice. Nice. Dang. Just dying right here. There we go. Nice try, don't leave. Yeah, she was like, nope, not happening. Yep, she was about to leave. Yo, hey, what's going on? Renji, what's going on, my dude? I'm gonna have to change the opacity of that. I see chat's a little faded. Oh, nice. YouTube chat box, yeah, and live. And yep, it does. We're actually, I've tested something out and I really like it. I just kind of need to adjust some things. So I think if we get rid of the blending mode, there we go. All right, cool. Yep. So I'm actually using a program called Caster Labs. Helps with this, so I can actually see both. Well, you can see me now zoomed in. I am going out of existence, guys. Hold on. Let me just zoom out so I can contain myself. But yeah, it does show both. We did have some people earlier today that were from Twitch, and they were talking. So, yep, Caster Labs actually has both running at the same time. Yep, just finished this. Ooh, we got some sealed. All right, Velcana, can you give me another attack gem? I need an attack 4 gem. Be a nice gal. Just give this one to me. I will be happy. Of course not, because why not? Oh, man. That's actually good, though. Speed sharpening and attack boost. I could probably incorporate that somewhere. But yeah, it does both. How's it going, Renji? Apparently, according to this, I've had mom and dad play. So, you know, the family looks like it's playing a game with me. Now, if I have brother and sister and maybe cousin, I'm just kidding, you know, I don't know if it does that many, but yeah. Got a new laptop? Yo, what laptop do you have? That's pretty cool. Do soft soil so we can... Yeah, what kind of laptop do you have, man? Alright, cool. You should be okay with keeping these. I don't think I'm gonna... Yep, we just broke 1,000 on that one, so like I want to probably get up to 1,500 for Mightsy. So we're gonna keep that going. And herbs, we're gonna recoup these. So these two are getting recouped. And then flashbug. How many flashbugs do you have? Yo, flashbugs are like actually kind of crazy right now. Dang. Okay. RTX 5060, Ryzen 9HX. Oh, okay. Yo, you got wilds as well? Hey, what's up? That means you could play, I think, with me at some point. That will be really cool. I'll be seeing you out there in the field then. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, we got... Ooh, that's actually... Hey there, bud. You know, that's a really cool thing. You also got Monster Hunter. Yeah, you got Monster Hunter Wild. Okay, cool. I love that. That means that, you know, when I do play that, then you can easily join me. And because it's, you know, you don't have to worry about platform restrictions, should be good to go. Alright, let me do a quick change up here. I got some like test builds here that I want to eventually try. But I might want to try changing some up. Yeah, the camera might look a little funky. That's because I'm using an AMD graphics card for my desktop. Actually, no. In the streaming PC, I'm actually using an NVIDIA card, but it's an older NVIDIA card, so NVIDIA Broadcast does not work on Pascal graphics cards, so like the 10 series. I have a 1080 Ti right now in here, so I essentially have to do the same thing with this as I actually did with when I was playing on my main system, like the system you're seeing this game on. So like when I was streaming on it while playing, because that system has an AMD graphics card, I actually have to do like the green screen effect here, so that way you don't see like the room and stuff. Nothing wrong with the room, but it's just a bit busy. I do multiple things out from it, so as I like to tell people, it's not really a bedroom. It's a bedroom, a like viewing space, gaming room, productivity room at this point. So yeah, it's like 4 or 5 different rooms in one. So yeah. Yeah, no, it looks like this system is working just fine. The streaming PC, if you want to know, is using a Ryzen 5 5600. I do have 64 gigs of DDR4. I had that laying around because I was originally using it for my original PC. Yeah, the glitching is because of that effect. That's because it's an older graphics card. If I wanted to, I could actually take my my 3090 out, because I did replace that with the 9070 XT in my gaming PC and put it in here, and then I'll use like broadcast. But I think I'm giving that card a break because there was some funkiness going on with it, so I'll have to look at it. All right, I want to see this. This one I think could be pretty good. I don't know what I'm using though. Master's Charm. So is this the... Oh, this is Critical Eye. That's right. Wait, no. Master's Charm is... I don't think that's... Actually. No, I'm right. Okay, yeah. Nope. I'm definitely right on that. Yeah. Master's Charm. This one has that. That should be okay. Flinch Free, I think, comes from Stamina Surge too. So that's why we see, like, both of them kind of maxed out. Yeah. Otherwise, yep. Wait. Okay. Let me see. Do we have... I don't think we have any, like, low and high rank. If I do, I'll be shocked. I'm shocked. We do. We have low and high rank. Wow. Actually, how many of those do we have? We have basically a full amount. Okay. Sure. You know what? Let's put one in at least. Do I have a Kushala? I do. I have to... So, if you guys don't know, because Kushala is going to be in Monster Hunter Wilds, I think it's called Ascension, the latest expansion to the game when it gets released. I had made it a mission to at least try to put in some runs with this particular Elder Dragon. I do not like this Elder Dragon. He is probably, aside from Rajang, he's probably one of my top hated monster. Looks really cool. I love the design of the dragon, but I hate the fact that this dragon's power is air. This freaking dragon's an airbender, and it sucks for someone like me. So yeah. Definitely don't like it. But hey. The poison attack. I got 2 levels of coalescence. I wonder if I could just go ahead and make that happen. While I'm waiting for everyone to join, if everyone is here. Let's check the decorations because I really want to get... I really want to get Coalescent be maxed out. I just don't think I can, just because... Wait. Ew. Oh, that's right, it's that. That's right, because of Apothecary Mantle. If. That's mad unfortunate. Alright, let me actually check something. I don't know why I just did. I don't know why I did that. I want to check. My epilepsy build, let's see what we got here. We have paralysis attack maxed out. We have coalescence maxed out. Okay. Let's go ahead and give this a little check. Alright. Decorations, current. Oh, okay. I see. Okay, so not as many fancy things, less fancy things, and we also have Shaver. So, and we managed to have Power Prolonger in this. I see. Okay. Actually, then you know what? I might see if I can invest in a charm. Because, like, if I could do the charm, what's the point then in just investing the points? Because, like, it's not like I use certain charms, like, all the time. Alright, so in this case, I might actually want to have... Yeah, Feline Specialist. Like, there we go. Ready for you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and grab Feline Specialist so we could just, like, quadruple down on everything. Or just triple down. Let me just check real quick, guys, before we start. I want to just check the shop here to see what the cost would be, and then, like, what the real need for it have to be. Let's see. Equipment info. Mobilize. Okay, so we're using that. So if I get rid of that. Oh, you're the quiet type. Okay. Alright. Charms. You. If I do this. Why not? I mean, I have money for it, so it doesn't matter. So let's go ahead and upgrade it. I can't upgrade, so we'll need to go potentially fight whatchamacallit's name? Ruiner. Alright, so that could work, to be honest. I think for right now, I should be able to get away with that. Yeah, I think after this, we'll fight some Ruiner to get some Great Spirit Veins. But let's do it. And then I need to see if maybe I could just hook up. That's the wrong. See? Alright, but you know what? If I do that, I don't think so. Oh. What a sight to see, apparently. Alright. What? If this is what we're gonna do? Dude's fighting his demons already. Okay, well, he's swatting pretty accurately. Alright, let's try to get him. I'm pretty sure he can be paralyzed too, so I should not have a problem with paralyzing him, I think. And I do see it's getting applied. So, otherwise, if this were not the case, then it would just not, I don't think it would show up at all. There we go. Alright, cool. We're hitting booty here. Oh yeah. Oh, I know something. Here, come over here, buddy. Nice. Nice, okay. Actually, this is not too bad. If we can get him to come back, we can actually throw him off. That works too. Nice. Alright. Alright, so now he's agitated. Alright, cool. Yep, I'm going to eventually hit you. There we go. Oh, let's go. Let's not go. I love that. A little bit of wind stops my ability to heal. I love that. Alright. My only way now is going to be doing this and mounting. Timing is impeccable. Alright, I do have to be careful how much I'm applying this stuff because I don't want to apply it when he's in the air. That will really suck. Because we want to first get the Clagger where he just drops to the ground. And then we want to actually get this from here. Now, if we paralyze him now, this is perfectly fine. That's fine. Nice try. Alright, cool. Wait. No, okay. Well, I'm not allowed. Can I pick it up? Pick it up? Yeah, I picked it up. Yo, that's so cheap, bro. That was actually cheap. Thanks, dear pal. Fighting each other over it? No problem. Instant solution. Bash at the wall. Okay, well, I'm not allowed. Okay. Alright. Okay, buddy. Alright. That was a very interesting fight. Like, let's square up. Next area. Let's go. Go. Fisticuffs at the next area. Yeah, I might actually change the displays then to the other one because I can already tell I'm like, eh. Okay. Well. Nice. Ooh, nice. You got the boas here. Nice. I don't know how I actually got stopped from there. Nice. Poisoned as well? Yeah, dude. Oh, no hope. No one gives and bans you from attacking during a hunt. Oh, no. Well, guys, I can't attack. Not allowed to attack. This is really unfortunate, but I can assist. Assist! Well, go support. Kick. Oh yeah, no one redeemed it yet. Yeah, yeah, I do have I believe I do have a ban action because I know Nognard used it last time. Like he used it, I think, for like no cursing. So I'm like, okay. Oh no, he said I was banned from saying hunter. So I was like, okay, that's fine. So I was like, for the rest of the stream, I was like, dude, And then eventually, after like the timer was done, then it was like, okay, well, now it's just now I'm gonna say it. Uh-oh. Yeah. Yes. Oh, okay. You know what? That's fine. All the power is in your hands. Go! Bug-type Pokemon. Put your scent on it. Ah! Jerk! Alright. Have to do some healing here. Oh, we are running at 100%. Okay. As you can definitely see, this monster is going to be super fun. This monster will be super fun. In Wilds when it comes out. There you go. Dance mode activates. It's swatted here. Alright. Nice. Ooh. Oh, did it hit? Alright. Get agitated? Gets agitated, just cannot. Ooh, that was a really good hit. Not looking forward to it? No, I'm not looking forward to him being in Wild. I mean, ideally, if you ever if you look at the trailer, it makes sense that he's going to be in it, but it's not going to be fun for me. I'll just say that. Like, there might be times where I'm streaming where I just dedicate the entire stream to just beating up this dragon. But yeah. Plus, you get the introduction in Wilds to Master Ring once the expansion drops. I don't know how they're going to introduce it, but there will be an introduction to it. Alright, so he is going... Yeah, he's going that way. He's having a little bit of a hard time flying, I can see. He's like panting. Man, flying must be hard. Just as hard as not using a freaking Raider. I can't use a ride. Where's my ride? I mean, honestly, we're doing pretty good for not having buffs on. Go. Alright. Should have some lovely gifts to drop by. Have them get barreled up. Go. There we go. Oh no. You're gonna... Here's a shirt that says, "You love this monster." Nice. Nice. But yeah, I did solo this monster during the story. Oh yeah. If you didn't know that about this game too, Raging, if you're using this, you can actually do this with it. You can hang, and you can actually jump with the Insect Glaive. It is crazy. And if I'm not mistaken, it's the only weapon in this game I believe that actually does that. But you have to vault off of your Insect Glaive, so. just to make that happen. Yeah, I'd definitely say I came into this with... Ooh, I got the gem. I came into this with the... Like the, I guess the thought process that I should use Greatsword. Because if you're talking about, like, damage numbers, like raw numbers, Greatsword is still the best. There is definitely not really much of a contest. With this game specifically, I would say maybe Charge Blade kind of rivals it, but that's if you're like loading your files in and doing like the Big Bang attack with it. So if you're doing all that, then yeah, you could possibly rival it. But if you're just talking about like a weapon that just does raw damage like that, then nah, there really isn't much of a rival there. But it does depend on like your playstyle too. Dizzy Pro? Dang, I didn't even know that was a thing you can actually be acknowledged for. Well, then again, I don't use Hunting Horn in this game. I do use it in Wilds. I do need to like actually make more builds with each of the weapon types. I do suck with the ones that I don't normally play a lot of, but yeah. Natural fuel reserves? Oh, we can go gambling. Alright, let's first do this. Alright, so growth up. We need that. So that way we can get more of our stuff. But yeah, I use controller. So if you ever, like, if you want to learn how to do certain things, the training area is a good place. I never actually went to the training area in Wilds. I kind of just started when it came to learning a new weapon. I learned it in the wild. In this game, I went to the training area to learn how to use a weapon. Nothing wrong with going straight out there and doing it, but you know, if you have like an assigned quest or stuff like that, probably want to get somewhat familiar. Good. Dang, my cousin looks like he made something that was really good. Okay, this one has coalescent. Guess I should start this hunter mode run before I chicken out. Alright. Alright. Okay, so yeah. We're almost done here. Cuckoo. We can collect the rewards after. Let me see what I can actually get rid of then. So, nope, let's move it. And we have Venom Charm. In reality, I would have to have either 2 level 4 poison attacks. Do this. Or I could find a way to cram this one in. That way I can outside of this. Let me see, like, how am I going to be able to do this? Huh. Because I have, what? Power Prolonger's naturally maxed out here. Do I have? I have... Where is it? I wish I could... Where these hills are... Lines of text. Alright, we are looking for... Divine Blessing. Throw it. Stamina Surge. Okay. We'll start from the beginning. Wait. Or less. Actually, no, no, I should be able to see it here. If I did have it. Haha, joke's on me, I don't. Gotcha. Okay. And because I didn't really I did not really like commit to the whole like put that there then. Okay. So 60%. We do need this regardless, but I can't do anything. So let's... I guess there really isn't anything I can do right now compared to the other one. Huh. This one's weird. Because, like, this build is unique because I'm able to actually put it in here. I'm able to put all 3 levels. I'll check back in and keep game running in the background. Hey, yeah, that's what's up, man. You can always just put me on mute, so that way it doesn't bleed over, but yeah, I definitely will say, that's what I like to do too. Thanks for the hunt. Yeah, no problem, Troglodyte. I like that name. I'm gonna eventually get it. It's gonna roll right off the tongue. One day it's gonna roll right off the tongue. Just today's not that day. But yeah, if you have to go somewhere and you want to keep the stream going, definitely just put me in the background. You can always mute me and whatnot if you want to keep the stream going. But if not, that's fine. If you have to go, you gotta go. I can't force you to stay. And if that's the case, then I wish you the best the rest of your day. So have a great rest of your day, evening, and possibly morning, since I don't know where everyone is at. Yeah, it's always a fun time. Alright. Wait, is it oh, wait a minute. I have medicine. This one has maxed out on the... Oh, heck. Wait a minute. Actually, hold on. This is a 70%. I do not need this. I don't need this. I could actually get away with not having this. Do we have throttle and weakness exploits? I actually want to know. Hold on. If we do, then we can solve this problem by replacing a piece of armor. We can solve this problem right now. We have this. Power. Power prolonger, weakness exploit. Well, I actually, wait a minute. Weakness exploit should be able to give 2, right? Yeah. Okay, the answer is definitely no. Gotcha. But let's see what we do have for that. Right here's the bottom. We have divine. We have health boost. I don't think I actually need this. Because it increases by 60%, but that's kind of useless because it maxes at 100. So we may actually be able to get away with putting some extra stuff in here. May be able to do that. And the Garuka Greaves is... Honestly, the Garuka Greaves are probably the best piece of armor that you can get in this game. Outside from the Fatalis set, of course. And apparently I just kept that. Hence why we got like an awkward setup here. You really only need 1 level of flinch free. So maybe actually be able to get away with this. Hold on. Get away with it. Oh, not that. Nope, not that either. With this build, this one's at 60%, so technically we don't need it to have another 60% when this kicks. Plus, you have Well, we do have weakness exploits, so that's probably why I did this. Yeah. But we don't need it. Oh, but yeah, we only have 2 levels of latent power. I did it for the reduction. Well, guess what? We're not doing it for the reduction. Oh, well, we're gonna have to so we can maintain our tool specialist. Awesome. Yeah, in order for us to maintain, we have to. I wish there was a way we could like focus our skills like what we actually want. Because this would be nice to get more varieties of this. Because this does limit me. Maintenance, then. You see what I have for this. Flint free would help me. Then again, I like maxed out on flint free. Yeah. Erase. Have. Actually, wait a minute. Wait. We have these two, right? But a tool specialist. Do we have divine blessing? If we just have both of them, we are just golden. But I'm not getting that lucky apparently. Darn. Okay. Yeah, that gets rid of that. We can't afford to do... Wait, actually, we can afford to do that. Maybe we can. Hold on. I'm going to make this work. Dang it. Dang it, Bobby. I'm going to make it work. Okay. Answer and protection. You see Challenger. Okay, that's equipped, that's equipped. Okay. So, I get rid of 1 level of throttle. Get rid of 1 level of throttle, we swap it out for agitator. This allows me to switch something else out here and potentially not lose progress. Let's try that. This, as much as I would love to have this, I want to switch this out. Allows us to get rid of 1 of these. I honestly do not need. But yep, okay, cool. Then that means we have our third. Alright, well done. Gonzos, man. You're good to go. Kill. Let's go to back. Coalesce it. And we get to pick which one we want. Aid window, huh? Why? 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 I really don't care about that, so this is going to be pretty nice, actually. If we want, we could just replace both. We could replace both. And just have... hold on for a second. I don't need... Let's run this. We're gonna run it. Because honestly, I care less about... I care less about the... about that, and then, like, I care more about the... I don't really care about like saving up on stamina while running. Yeah. Oh, dude, no. So we can either get this completely done, or we... Oh, that's why. Whoops. Actually put... Alright. Okay, no, we do need that. Gotcha. Alright, so this maybe is going to be good now. Like, better. Okay. So, power prolonger, stamina surge to gain back our stamina. Weakness exploit for the affinity boost. We do have one level of... We have one level at least of latent power when that does hit, so we have to lose a certain amount of health to trigger this. This will increase our stamina, or no, our affinity by 10%, as well as reducing our stamina consumption by 30. So that's actually going to be pretty good. I believe not have resuscitate, so my belief is misled. Yeah, so this should be 30%. This will be 40 if we actually do manage to hit this, and then agitator gives us 20 because we do have 7 levels of it. We just have to, you know, we'll just have to use the apothecary mantle this time to trigger it, but we do have 20%. So in theory, that should be 80, could be 100% if we can like hit the weakness exploits. That should be 100%, and or at the very least 90%. If I can find a way to put latent power back in here, then yeah, you will be good then. Speaking of, let me just check real quick. I want to see something. We just have... We do, yo, we do have it. Okay, hold on. I mean, I'll lose it. Yeah, I'll lose one level of tool specialist. I don't think I'm willing to lose that. But we do have at least one of these, so we could actually completely rework this build if we... Let's give this a run. Do we have anyone who currently has a hunt? Oh, okay. Do we have anyone who's currently here? We'll find out now. Let's do some investigation. And I do want to fight Ruiner Nergigante. I believe he is weak to poison. I want to say he did. Hunter's notes. Yes, it is. Okay. Totally is. I love this. Right. He's, yep, weak to dragon and blast primarily, but yeah, he can get the sniffles. Alright, well, let's do that quest. I actually want to do the event quest first. That way we don't have to worry. I eventually want to try to slay this Namiel. I believe I already have the Gamma set, but like, I do want to go through and like actually fight each of the arch-tempered monsters here. Oh, to destruction. Here we go. Let's do it. If anyone is here, then feel free to join. I do play on PC. So, the session I currently have is for PC. I made sure I labeled it so that way you guys can know what I'm on. I wish this game was available on all platforms. But alas, no. Nice. Hey, there we go. Get our free gambling done now. Wait. And then let's see what we have here. Rumor specialist here. Oxy, heroics. So the fish platter and the comfort platter are the same. This is both defensive. Ooh, we got the same meal twice. Alright, so I'll use a voucher. Just making sure we don't have any differences. Yeah, we're just gonna go with comfort. Apparently it's the same thing. Ah. Yeah, if you guys want to know, my cousin like did something like this. He made something like this. I don't think you're gonna be able to see it. Yeah, you won't. I'll have to take the away, but yeah, he made like bacon wrapped. I think they were jalapeno poppers. Wrapped jalapeno poppers. Send this message real quick and then. Actually, this will probably be a good time as any. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna go on break for a little bit. So I'll run an ad during that time on Twitch. So if you can, when we get to the be right back screen, go ahead and take this time to get up, go to the bathroom, get something to drink, get a snack, something, so that way we can actually go ahead and. So yeah. One moment. So, see you back in just a. Alright, welcome back everyone. Welcome back. Yep, we were just on break not too long ago, and now we're back in action. For those who just entered, welcome to the stream. I'm currently using a bit of an older graphics card, so that's probably why you see like a bunch of like the artifacting or like the me phasing out type of thing. I could easily put another one in here if I have to, but for now we're just kind of doing a test run. This is the first time I'm actually using a dual PC setup for my streaming, and actually the first time that I'm actually having my streaming PC, working. So, yep, got everything running. We got chat. Technically, chat is here. You just have to make a comment. But yeah, I'm currently playing Monster Hunter World on PC. So if you want to play, whether you're on Twitch or YouTube, the pinned comments will be the current session ID. So, yeah, you can always just join that way. And if you have any questions related to this game in any way, please let me know. Ask me, and if I can answer it, I will. If I can't, then I will get that answer for you. So next time you join, I can answer it. Currently, we are grinding for a certain course because, well, don't necessarily have what we need. I decided to go get Coalescence as a charm. So, yeah, fun. We're also going to change my Palico's powder and hard shell powder. I actually want to probably be good. But yeah. If you want to lurk, definitely lurk. I am not opposed to it. I do that myself. So, actually, I might do this. I could just get my cat to just give me buffs. Yeah, free buffs. Let's go. Yeah, I generally play this game. I play different games, but I think I've shifted tunes to playing Monster Hunter. Because I noticed that I get quite the, I get people that come during these streams, so I'm like, well, that's what I'll do. So this week is Monster Hunter World, next week will be Wilds, and then we're going to kind of just like alternate between the two. If you have something that you want me to do during those times too, then let me know. Our buffs out of the way. We made a slight adjustment to our build too, so we're able to get Coalescence here. We did sacrifice one of our latent powers for it, but yep. Kind of just going to do a test run with this. If this does work, then I'm going to go ahead and make a slight adjustment to the overall build. Alright. Fine by me. Come here. Come here. Well, I did not expect you to just dig yourself into the ground, but sure. That works. I get one more chance at this. Gone. Hey, chance made. Not like the fact that it's linear. Alright. There we go. Agitator is active. Good. Yep. Wait, how much? I think that was 95%. So we. Oh, I'm not sure, but 85% is like still really good. Plus, the bug is giving poison. My Palico is technically giving me the food buff poison as well. Your feline specialist. So yeah, we're like cooking right now. man. Alright, grab these. Don't mind me. I said, don't mind me. Ledge strategy is always good. Realize this. Nice. Right at the last moment. That's me down. That's what I want to see. What I want to see. Okay, that's right. Yep. You know you can enjoy. Oh, rip. Of course, I ran out of my slinger ammo. Why not? Oh, okay, dude. I don't like the cheap moves. I don't like cheap moves. Alright, Apothecary Mantle can be used. Alright. Nice try. Which one? Dude, which of these is actually... Alright, let's find out. It's gonna give us some time. It'll also give us this. Alright, this. While he's fighting his demons. Just fighting himself at the wall. That's incredible. Nice try. Wow, you tuckered yourself out, my dude. That's stupid, man. You were so close. Innervate might actually work against him because I see he's getting tired. So Stamina Thief might actually be something I might need to consider for this. I wonder if I could just copy, I can copy the build that I have for my epilepsy build, and then go from there. Ooh, get it. Clagger there in between our attacks. Yep. On here. Where he's at. Okay, dude. Fair enough. Alright. Yeah, figured that much.
Oh my good wow. My goodness. He is just not liking it. I'm just in a flow state with him. I mean, if I do get that, you're kind of done at that point. Too bad you can't cut his tail off, like you can the OG one. But we are just constantly applying poison, so like that's kind of what we need to do. Poison up. And then like Coalescence basically allows us to do that. The Apothecary Mantle guarantees that we could just get that. That's the shortest, and that's a wall. Yo, we got that bar break. Let's go. Alright. Yep, that's not gonna work. Not against me. Right. Oh. Perfect. Alright. I just need to make sure. Let me see. Not this. Good. I get. Yep. Awesome. Alright, we can turn him. Ooh, that was close. Why are you not doing it? Alright, power's active. Yep, 80%. That's not bad. That's fine, we can take that. Perfect. Okay, we're just not working on it. Wow, that's not what I asked for, but sure. Alright, there we go. There we go. Actually, that was my fault. Got this. Wait, we have another one of these? Heck yeah, let's go. Wow, dude. swipe, man. Alright. Do this now. Alright. Can I get the kill again? While we're enjoying our distance. Oh. That's so cheap, man. Honestly, I do wish that we didn't have to worry about that. Like, that's probably like a really cheap move for them to just simply like move and then you just get knocked off. Like, I get it, we're small compared to these monsters, but like, no. At the same time, I don't. Come on, jump over here. Well, I said jump, not like that, but sure. If you didn't just right here, that would have been fun. And we're gonna knock you back on the ground again. Yep, more parts are breaking from you, buddy. Yeah. Come on. That was actually impressive that I did not just straight up get knocked off from that attack. Okay, dude, that's cheap. Come on, move. That's so cheap, bro. Let's go, dude. Let's do it. Yeah, he's not convinced. My guy sucks at drinking, apparently. Dude, can you drink faster? Like, drink faster, my dude. You're like wasting potions but you can't drink. I love it. Bro, you deserve to go down now at this point. Like, you're just actually disappointing me. You are disappointing me, Hunter. And you're doing good, but dang, man. Bro, what are these attacks, man? Like, the angles that these attacks are coming from is a little funny. Okay, you know what? You want to be a dick about this. Let's go. You and I... No, you want to be a dick about this, Nerd Gante. I see this. I see what you're doing. I do not approve. Oh? Oh? Ah, bro. You can move. Get out of the way of... Okay, you know what? No, please, go down. Please go down. Please go down. Like, you're pissing me off now. I did not want to use this, but now I have to. You're actually really slow for some weird reason. Can I get... Turn around. Go over there. Unless my hunter has like the good old one of that. Then, you should not be complaining, Hunter. Alright, let me see if we can try to get this. Get up. Okay, you just take forever, my dude. Wow, dude. You're too good. You're too good. I'll have to be like you when I grow up. I'll have to be like you when I grow up. What is this response time in this game, bro? Bro, this game has like some crappy response time. Like, I am now just gonna start spazzing out the commands until it actually works. Thank you. Stupid game, bro. Yeah, no, you deserve that, dude. Well, I'm back. It was a flop. Oh, really? What happened? What happened? I'm actually in the middle of my annoyance phase right now because this hunter cannot get it together. Actually, he's really good at dying. He's never good at surviving. I've always said in my streams that this guy specializes in dying. Which, despite me thinking that that would be a good thing, on the contrary, it pisses me the crap off. Like, I'm seriously, like, peeved about that. Sure, you could say it's a skill issue, but like, I'm trying to move. Internet connection wasn't holding up. Oof. Yeah, that does suck, to be honest. Gotta love when the good old internet says, no, not today. I didn't think I was gonna get it. But I do like the stamina boost. That's. Try this again. No, round 2. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. No round 2. Alright, let's actually put all of our buffs on. We're gonna go through our buffing routine. Alright. Gonna immediately come back. Gonna come back to this. Yep. Wow, dude. Yeah, this game sucks. You got like... How am I getting... Bro, the clipping is great. I love this. Go. Nice, good job. No, you're not doing that. Wow, he's on crack right now. This guy's on crack. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna do this then. You can always just wait it out. Yo, this game cannot be serious. Oh, really? I was a part break away, huh? Oh, that's an interesting way to grab that. Alright, I want to see something here. Please jump up now. Actually, you know what? Don't jump up now. Just wait. Can I get you to jump up now? No? Come on, jump. That's not what I want you to do. You know what? You're taking too long, my dude. Okay. Alright, let's do this. This is the case. I wonder. Nope, okay, that's fine. We could just tenderize his face. We got this. Should get win rows. Yeah. I mean, I'd say yeah. They have like a deal with Power World right now, so I mean, like if you're into Power World, like the like crafting essentially like that, then yeah, you should totally. Wow, that is literally the definition of delay. I actually did press that button to dodge, the Superman dodge, and it just finally did it after. That's cool. But I don't think that's any fault of the game at this point. This guy's going down anyways. It's no big deal. He's going down. Dang, okay. That'll be nice. Oh, cool. I love that. I was like 2 inches away, dude. I love this. Actually, that's a better outcome. Being stuck back here. And dead. I think Loaded had it for like 25. Got it for 21. Oh, nice. Nice. For having Valheim. Oh, so it must have had like a combo pack then. Okay. A combo pack with Valheim. I know that with Steam, they had it for sale with, it was the Power World and Windrose combo for like $26, and I believe if you already had one of the two games, it would just basically give it to you for like less. So I had it. I think I got the game for like 24, just because of the just because I had Power World already. So I was like, yeah, you don't have to worry. Oh, Apothecary Mance is ready. I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to get into the groove with this one. This one's gonna be fun. Like, I think it's good, honestly. Like, having the Coalescence is really good. And I do have quite a few of these, like, bigger stuff. Oh, you got it from Steam? Oh, okay, cool, cool. I know that, like, Knobnard, for example, was, like, using the little trick that you could do. Spirit Fang Gem Shard. Can I get some great ones? Yeah, I got one great one. One great shard. Alright, let's go make this go make this Coalescence charm. Hopefully I can max it out, and then we can definitely see about trying it out. Because like, if I can get the charm, then there's really no need for me to have anything else. I could literally replace it with something else.
It's so cold.
Right? Navigation. Oh, fun. Yep, you know, that's what we're gonna do. Didn't mean to go there. Oh yeah, I gotta go capture stuff. That. 2 event quests. Oh, I could get that done. And then a Brute Wyvern. Master. Okay. We can definitely do both of those and get them over with. Ooh, Zinogre Alpha and Beta. Alright, so let's do this. Yep, so we can do this. Need another Great Spirit Vein Gem. Of course we do. Of course we do. Alright. Let me see if we can, like, rearrange. I want to rearrange this build. Somehow. I might. I want to see something here. Gift of Epilepsy. Switch to our epileptic build. And then I'm actually just simply going to switch this to $2. And for you, we go from here to. Technically 2. You, this literally change anything? It does not. Wait, yes it does. Crap, it does. That's right. I have this weapon with something else. Yeah, it's got. Dang it. Can't get rid of that. Dang. Okay, well, you know what? That's fine. Actually, that's not fine. Crap, I completely forgot what I actually swapped out. Great. Great.
Actually, it's not going to be too. Oh.
Alright, so yeah, let's just do a rework of this. I can always change some here. Oh, no. Alright, so this. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna name it.
Definitely typing on the right keyboard.
Alright, so this is a temporary placement, which we're going to be playing around with it. Alright. Okay, so what I want out of this, we have Alright. So what do we got here? Got 2 levels of critical eye. 2 evade window. The stun resist comes from somewhere. I believe it's actually one of these stats. Let's find out. Yep. So it's the head. So the headpiece comes with that. Cool. So what I actually first. Full specialist, I'm definitely gonna want in this build. Well, that was one of the games those were a couple games we played. Alright. So for this build, we're going to want Coalescence, we're gonna want everything to be the same size. We're gonna do this. Coalescence. We're gonna want Agitator. Also going to just throw that over there. Go keyboards out of the way. Agitator. Why is it that, like, this just does not transfer to, like, any of the... Dude, stop being small. Alright, you know what? If you're gonna be small, everything's being small. We're not gonna have this crap. I'll increase the size, I think. Actually, let's do this. We're gonna do heading, bullet points, coalescence, whatever. You know what? I know how this is gonna work. I pull up a Word document. But you don't see that very often in a Word document. Blank document. Great. So, coalescent, agitator, crit eye. Let me see. Tool specialist. Stamina surge, and then I guess we could just do whatever for the rest of this, right? I want to check to see what this original build came with, the original poison build. Let's just find out now. Stun resist is part of it. We do okay. So power prolonger. That, if we could fit that in. And then I don't know. Maybe one flinch. Flinch free, possibly. Maybe. Let's see. I mean, if there is a miracle shot at getting like latent power, that would be really good. Then I just never worry again. But I doubt. Oh, divine blessing. Like, I doubt we're gonna get this build to have any more levels other than 2 for latent power, just because we're asking quite a bit for this build. Because like this, I'll tell you now, Specialist is a 5 slaughter, Stamina Surge is a 3 slaughter, so like that's not too bad. This is a 5. This technically is a 5 slaughter, but because I'm wearing a specific type of armor set that allows me to unlock more potential out of it, we're gonna do like 5/7 because technically that is what this is. This is 3. Power prolonger is 3. Flinch free, we technically just need 1. Just need 1 of it. This is another one where it's like 3/5. So if you see fractions, it's either going to be because 1, this is probably either A, this is what I want out of the build, so maybe just 1 out of the total amount, or this is what you get. Honestly surprised how good it gets once it gets deeper into conflicts and plot happens. Are you talking about Monster Hunter World or something else? I don't know if I follow 100% with what you're saying. Oh, are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about Boruto, like the anime series? I mean, yeah. If you're talking about like, so Boruto, funny enough, I believe I actually have. Hold on, let me check something real quick. I'm just gonna disappear out of existence. If I have something. I do have the first volume. I got this for like a birthday one year. You're probably not going to see it because of the special effects that are happening. So like, I have the first edition or the first volume of Boruto, and what's cool is that like I haven't actually opened this book up, so like it still has like the nice clean like white pages instead of like the yellow. But yeah, I 100% agree. Boruto unfortunately got the same treatment as One Piece in that sense. The only difference is that it wasn't like One Piece. Essentially, people had nostalgia tripped it, and it was like, nah, we're not gonna watch it because it's too similar to Naruto. And it was like, well, yeah, obviously it kind of does. They live in the same village, and I mean, it's his kid. The man's in his 30s. He's leading the village after, like, oh, I don't know, saving the village after the 4th Great Ninja War. At like in his teens, while he was in his teens. So yeah, like it's crazy. But I will say it's a completely different anime compared to Naruto and Shippuden alike. So, and the fights are crazy. It was going to be similar in the beginning. I think that was like the direction, but given the outrage that many of us fans had, it was just like, I don't think we're going to make that simple. We're going to be different. And the manga is very different. It's not the same. So like the beginning will be similar, but it starts to pick up
almost like after the first season, like just off to the races, and it has a different twist to it. So, yep, I wouldn't worry too much about it. But yeah, it's pretty good, I will admit. Just as much as I'm going to admit trying to figure this one out. So let's figure out how we're going to make this happen. Alright, so let's do decorations. These are all the slots we have to work with. So we're not going to have much to work with here. We do have the Venom Charm, so technically, like, we do have that, I guess. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. I want to go back to that fight so we can max out the Coalescence. I want to max out the Coalescence. In order for me to do that, we're going to have to do some things here. Heartbreaker, flinch free. These look like they're the same. Why do I have the same? Okay, this is not. This is different. Cool. Using the same weapon? It sure is. Oh wait, yeah, that's why. Because this one utilizes that. It is since Boruto has the tuning incident so far. Yeah, it picks up. Like, honestly, the movie did a pretty good job with, like, kind of introducing the character's flaws a little bit, but the series as a whole does a good job showing, like, what he is capable of. The fact that his unique ability, I will say, you'll know more about it as the series progresses, but, like, Boruto's unique ability is quite special. And as a cheesy salesman would probably say, unlike anything you've ever seen before. It also feels like they're trying to push Boruto and Sarada together. I don't know about shipping them, but yes, there is definitely a forced rivalry. But I don't know about shipping them together. But yeah, there's definitely like a very forced thing between them. Then of course you have like Sasuke is like, I guess I'll train because you remind me of him. The idiot. Like at first he didn't even want to. Alright, let me... Agitate? I didn't really... Oh yeah, that's why. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna take one of these. Just from her comments. Oh yeah, of your eyes are bluer than the sevens. I don't know if I would consider that a romantic comment, but you know, who knows? I mean, at least from where I'm at in this, like where I'm at in this whole thing, because I've read the manga for the most part, so I can't really say very much here at all. But I mean, for where the series is at, the anime series, maybe there is something there. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest, like if they decided to take that turn in the anime series and say, hey, yeah, they're gonna be shipped together. I mean, I don't know if you've seen Bleach, but if you've seen like the original Bleach series, they were Tite Kubo shipped Rukia and Ichigo really hard to a degree, to the point where like the series ended with basically both of them together and people were pissed. And I was like, wait, this makes no sense. He should have been shipped with Orihime, because Orihime would have been a better choice. Childhood friend, and, you know, kind of a ditz, but very good at healing. It would have been like the perfect duo, but it was like, nope, we're gonna go ahead and ship Rukia, the person that literally doesn't have much to do with Ichigo, other than, you know, being the Soul Reaper who gave him his powers. But yeah, it's like that made like no sense whatsoever, because like the manga was like the controversial end, and then there was like, no, we're gonna go ahead and ship Orihime and Ichigo together. Like, oh, finally. But you know, that wasn't until like much later. All right, let me see what I want to do here. Actually, we could probably try this out. No, we're gonna do. This is the 0, right?
These two are zeros. I don't know why I saved these twice. Yeah. But yeah, if you're wondering, Raging, why I like kind of like look and you see like the -20 and the 0, negative affinity, by the way, when you play this game, having negative affinity isn't necessarily bad in this game. You can still hit critical hits in this game, but your damage is actually going to be less when you do the critical hits. Obviously, the more affinity you have, the higher your critical hits are, and the more critical hit damage you'll receive. If you ever want to boost this up, then you just use critical boost for that. It's just what I'm picking up from what I'm seeing. Wouldn't shock me to just have them keep them close and just generational rivals. I think that's how the writing was like. To be honest, I don't know, because like I was a bit confused in the beginning of Boruto, to be honest. Like the signals were very mixed, I will say. Other than like being on the whole like nostalgia train, I was getting a bunch of like mixed signals, because how I seen it, I looked at it as like, I don't know what direction you're trying to take this series. Are you trying to take it to like be its own unique thing, or are you trying to make it where it's like Naruto? Because if you're doing that, we can technically already have Naruto, so like why bother repeating the story? That would be stupid, especially given the era that they're in. It took a while for me to like actually sit there and watch the series. I've had to actually like watch bits and pieces of it on YouTube before I decided to actually sit down and watch it. But yeah, no, it's crazy. And even the manga is the same way too. Like the manga was like, by the way, it looks just like Naruto. It plays just like Naruto. I'm like, oh god, please don't let it be Naruto. I don't want another recap of this. But yeah, it's what it is. And honestly, like the movies are pretty good too. To be 100% with you. Like the movies that do deal with Boruto, pretty good. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to do our buffing routine. We're going to now go here, get this buffing routine going, so that way we can get our resistances and stat boosts. Yep, so no paralysis. Beats. I'm glad we're fighting a monster that could possibly give us paralysis. Actually, I don't need that. Wait, was that the last one? Nope. Alright, cool. So that boost is going to give us 1.5 to our multiplier. Gonna run away, so that way he... Yep. Put this on now. Alright. That's fine. Do a little dance. I get the similarities. Yeah. Paralysis, non-stop paralysis. I don't have the build, but if I did, yes, I would definitely be doing that. This build allows me to like help break parts quicker. Start building that up so we can go ahead and get him out. I mean, I guess in a way, if we're mounting the monster and throwing him at the wall, I guess in a way that's technically a type of paralysis because he can't actually move. Oh, Kurgigante has some pheromones in his mouth, dude. He's got some good old bug juice in his mouth. Gonna be enjoying that one, I'll tell you that. Yep. This guy should be like feeling this.
Yep, we got our first part break. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, we can take that. If you're gonna keep yelling, dude, that's like actually annoying. Yeah, that's super annoying. I hate that. The one thing I don't like about this game is when you get roar locked. They're just roaring all the time, or they do like this where they twitch a little bit, and then you just like you do this every time they twitch, and it's like I absolutely hate this hunter. Like you are literally being really annoying. The monster literally moved, and you're just like, I can't do anything for like 10 seconds. Can't do that, please. Let me do it for you. I will go ahead and take your place in the digital world. Piss me off when you do that crap. I mean, there are ways around that too, obviously. But it's just super annoying. And plus, this game is actually very unforgiving, I must tell you. In one area. Wilds actually fixed this problem. But if you notice, I am now reapplying my buffs because every time I get carded, you lose all your buffs. So it just basically does not care. Like, you can be buffed to the gills, but if you go down, oh, you've lost all that work. So you have to like rebuff yourself before you actually go out there and fight again. The good thing is, in this case, I have a tool with my cat, a companion, that allows me to apply buffs. So additional ones. Oh, earplugs. That's pretty good. I like that. Alright, cool. That works. Alright. Want him to... That's cool. Bye, phone. Alright. Go. Okay. That's fair. That's cool, man. Love that. Okay, I wish this game reacted faster. I think the reaction time is very slow in this game. But that's because my brain is also like moving fast when it comes to this. And I think that's the issue I have with it. If my brain didn't move as fast, I think I'd be like in sync with the game's timing and then be able to nail stuff. But I mean, if you're hitting like a truck, I don't think it matters. Technically, I'm running the strongest glaive that I can have in the game. So, there we go. You have power of anime on your side. You have your weeaboo stick here, and your bug type Pokemon. Because I like to build around it. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and get this on now. I know, if anything, you're probably going to be spending the beginning parts of this game actually getting stuff like situated. Oh, that's cool. There we go. I don't know what happened there. My headset was like disconnected, even though it's not connected. Oh wait, no, it is. Yeah, because I have an AGC. Right, I got a unique setup here with this headset. I love that, dude. It just works, I swear. We're gonna play Ring Around the Rosie for a little bit here. Alright, cool. Oh, awesome. That's not what I wanted to do, I'm sure. Awesome. Got that. And if you notice, the roar is actually kind of make you guys, it makes it suck because we stand there for like 10 seconds. So if that becomes a pain point, don't worry, you're not alone. There we go. Dude, that's some cheap crap. That's fine. Alright. Oh, dude, that was actually pretty cool. You just gotta keep up the attacks so that way we can ride this out. Gotta ride this out. Fair enough. What's the easier way to that? Well, I wouldn't say mercy now at this point. Okay, dude. There we go. That works. Yep, we're gonna get some heals real quick here. Very small amounts, but that's what you get when you can augment healing into your builds. There you go. Booyah. Come on, boy. Actually, I'm quite pissed. That's some bull, man. I wonder. Okay. The armpit got me. I do not like that. Yep. Okay. Alright. Not bad. That's... Get some extra defense here. There we go. Perfect. Hit him at the wall. It's a race against my health. It's a race against health. Perfect. Not having a good time? Where are we, buddy? Yeah, I've come prepared for this fight. Okay. I'm surprised that the fleet is actually surviving. Dude. You're telling me that Bleed just lasts the entire duration of this fight. Alright, cool. Alright. See, dude, no way. Here, I'll make sure I double the smoke. How about that? Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Yeah, got it. Okay. Bro, that is actually cheap. That is so cheap. I might actually go down. I might actually go down. Can we get up, dude? Quick sunbathing, man. Woo, that was close. The camera can stay focused on Nergigante, I should be 100% okay. But yeah, this game does a really good job of not maintaining focus. Like, it is one of the hardest things in this game to actually do. Like, I would rather stay fixed on him. I wouldn't have missed that if I actually had him. Yep, I love it. I love how this game is treating me. Alright, that's it. Hofo's gonna go skate hard. No. Hunter, you don't get a choice at, like, laying on the ground. We're just insane. Nah, man, he's just being an absolute child right now. Completely belligerent. That's good. I'll take that. Perfect. That's not an ideal thing. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to do this then. Inevitable burn right now. Cool. Come on, dude. There we go. There we go. We got him. We got him. Even with our slow burn in effect, we got him. That's crazy. This actually couldn't have ended on a better note. Although I do need to use, I definitely need to use the Palico more. Yeah. Yep, that is the problem with bleed. You don't have something to stop the bleeding, and apparently it just lasts throughout the entire fight. But if you are, technically, if you are done with the fight, you could have every status condition imaginable in the game and be okay. Because apparently that's just that. I'm just losing blood. At least, every roll is a tick. Ooh, Resuscitate actually... Wait, did that last the whole fight? I think it did. That's great. Great Spirit Vein, awesome. Well, we got that. Let's go ahead and max out then our Charm, and then we should be okay. This fight is honestly probably my favorite fight when it comes to Master Rank stuff. But in Hunter Rank, you can cure bleed naturally, just crouch and don't move. You know, you're right about that. 100% right. But the funny part is, I was fighting Ruiner Nergigante, and he was absolutely not having it. So I didn't really get a chance to actually sit there and naturally cure it. So that kind of hurts. But you're right. You can just crouch and do that. The good thing, at least with me, is that this is this build has health augment for the weapon. I don't think it shows it. Yeah, because of the health augment, I don't have to worry too much about it. I just got to make sure I don't get hit too much. But yeah, like we should be okay with that. Eventually, I'm gonna go ahead and be able to, you know, upgrade this further. But health regen 1, I guess we'll have to do for now. We'll have to level it up twice in order to get 3. But yeah. That's what it is, unfortunately. But hey, I'm glad you showed up in the stream, by the way. Welcome. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do next. I guess we can continue next time. So, tomorrow we will be continuing this stream. For those who just came in, I'm kind of like doing a run, test run. So these are actual like legitimate live streams, but I have a streaming PC that's doing all the streaming, and then I also have my main PC that's next to me that's doing the gaming, essentially. So what you're seeing here. So yeah, went through the whole process. I have most of it set up. I still need to get the controller layout set up, and then I also need to figure out like how we can get the audio like to stay, you know, because every time this controller likes to go in and out, it cuts the audio. But I don't know. This may be something that I can't really fix now. I'll just have to wait. And then what you're seeing here, like the whole like my hands like going away type of thing, that's because the streaming PC currently using a 1080 Ti and an AMD AMD Ryzen 5 5600, and then it has like 64 gigs of RAM in it, DDR4 RAM that is. I actually do have, I had that RAM laying around. I ended up upgrading the 32 gigs that was originally in this. So yeah, and we should be running at the rated speeds for that. But yeah, I'm gonna do that because I'm thinking about going back to like creating shorts and stuff like that. And who knows, I may just actually need to use that. I did download the video editing software that I was using at one point. Ooh, okay, cool. I don't care what this is, because this will make me money. Make me some money. Okay, go on the other. There we go. Now, next hunt, we will go ahead and just use soft soil for the rest of it. We should be good. And yeah. So, let me go ahead and we'll switch it over now. But let's go ahead and have our hunter. Hey, goodbye. Gesture. Gesture. There you go. Alright, well, he said it. See you later. So that's exactly what we'll be doing. If you happen to get in during this part of the stream, don't worry. Tomorrow I'll be streaming this game as well. In fact, we're probably going to be focusing now on Monster Hunter, because I do know people tend to come in. Whether you want to participate and play with me or you want to give me some good advice and tips, I'm always down for that. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and swap to this now. So we've officially ended this stream for tonight, but fear not, if you do want to, I'm saving it right now, but if you do want to see what I do next, or want to be in the next stream, you can always come back. All you have to do, if you're on Twitch, just have to follow, and if you're on YouTube, have to subscribe. I have updated the times on both of those channels, so we should be good there. Also, my Twitter page as well as Blue Sky page also should have the up-to-date times as well. But yeah, I think we're going to be focusing now on times are going to be the same. Obviously, the content is going to be more static. just because it seems like I get more, I guess, more interactions. So we're gonna be playing some Monster Hunter. I do love this franchise anyway, so I don't mind playing this. Yep, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday we are streaming. So Sunday, Wednesday, and Saturday is nope, no stream. So I can give myself a bit of a break. I'm also week 3 in my new job, so we do have that. I am always in the realm of changing my schedule when it's needed. But yeah, Tuesdays may be a little bit different. Excuse me, I do have some things that I do on Tuesday. So like 7:30 may not happen, but if it doesn't, then I will adjust. But yeah, if I'm not doing anything that Tuesday, then it'll be the normal time. But yeah, but thanks again, everyone, whoever came to watch. And if you did like it, go ahead and give it a like. If you definitely want to follow the channel, you can definitely follow on Twitch, sub on YouTube, to see what I do next. And maybe see what kind of challenges we can create. I am maybe thinking about playing this game again with a different weapon. So who knows? Maybe if we can get enough people on stream, we might be able to do that. Kind of like maybe do a poll, see what kind of weapons we can. But yep, I will see you guys next time. Till then, ta-ta for now. Have a great